guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Today is an exciting day. It is payday. So I know everyone usually looks forward to this day. I think for me, I look forward to payday, one, because obviously you're getting paid, right? So second of all, it just makes me feel like I'm that much closer to the goals I want to set, right? I can move some money around. I can get it where I need to go. I can see my account balances go up. I can see my debt go down. So I think with budgeting, it makes me excited, right? Because of these things. I know some people think, oh God, I don't want to check my money. Or, you know, you have that dread in the pit of your stomach. I've been there as well. But like, since I've been budgeting, like this excitement builds, right? Because you can see the progress you're making. So every month we make progress. Every day we're making progress. So that's all that matters, right? So I thought in this video, I will go through my payday routine, what I do once the minute that money hits my bank account. How do I deal with it? What do I do? Because I've shown you my budget for January 2024, which was my last video, and kind of went through why I budget, how I budget. So now you can see, like, in practicality, what does that do on payday? How do I work that out? So what I'm going to do, what my process is update my spreadsheet, because I did actually get paid more than what I thought I was going to get paid this month. So I'll update my income. I will then kind of input those numbers and put that extra money where I need it to be, because as I said in my last budget with me, it is I put every penny, every pound to somewhere. I don't leave anything just hanging around in the wind to get lost, okay? So I do put that money somewhere. So now I've got a little bit of extra cash. It will go somewhere, right? So I'll decide those things. And then also after I do that, I will then go onto my online banking and I will put all the money, transfer money from my main account into my little saving pots that I have within a banking account. Those things I save for in a bank account, because some I do cash stuffing, which I will then do after that. So I'll cash stuff what I've got out. I have actually done some spending because it's that time of the month where we need to go grocery shopping. So I've done some on my monthly grocery shopping already. So I have done spending. So I will update that on my tracker as well and be as open and honest with that. So I did need to go straight away. So it is what it is, right? But again, hopefully it will all be in the budget that I set, right, for the end of the month, but we will review that at the end of the month. So let's go over to my spreadsheet and update where we're at and what we're doing. So I did, as I say, I need to update my income because that was more than what I expected it to be. So that's perfect. That's great. So then, as you can see, I've put it in my income there, and then up here in the budget summary, it's added in there how much extra I have to spend. So I now have £64 to play around with now. So I've kind of had a thought about it, of where I want to put it and what I wanted to kind of put that extra money to. So birthdays, I was going to put £50 in there because I hadn't put anything in there before. That was zero. So I thought that'll help me out. I can put some money in there. I do have a little bit in there already, but Brody's got 2 friends with birthdays this month that we've got party invites to already since he's been back to school after Christmas. So I need to get gifts for them. And then also it's Madison's birthday coming up. So every penny can be helpful to help us out with that. Even though I have money in the kids account, which can cover for her anyway. So it just gives me a bit of more of a kind of like cushion, I suppose, in that department. So yeah, that's where we're at. And obviously kids and birthdays is all saved within my bank account, like buckets. Okay, so I have extra buckets in my bank account to put this money in. This isn't cash stuffed. And so yeah, so I put £50 in birthdays, and if I come over here, it's now showing me I have still have £14 to budget. So I'm going to add the £14 into kids just to give myself a little bit more wiggle room. So that's going to be £64 now to put into my kids budget. So it's updated there saying I've now got £837 going into my savings, and I have 0 left to kind of track and put somewhere, right? Okay, so my first step, once I've kind of updated this, if it's ever different than what I thought I was going to get paid, which it doesn't usually do that, but I guess it depends on weeks, and anyway, I don't understand it. But it makes sense somewhere, I suppose. But hey, any extra money can help us. I also need to update my pension contribution on there. So let me just check my pay slip on here. And a good thing to remember on this, again, is I only deal in pounds. I don't deal with a change. So I just round up for like bills and expenses. I round up to the nearest pound, and for income, I'll round down, right? So you're not out of pocket. My pension contribution is £183. Okay, so I've put that in pension contribution. What I need to do is put it over here because now I'm £183 over. So I need to add it into my work paycheck so I know where that money is, because it looks like I've just spent £183 over when I haven't. So everyone's yelling at me about the math on this, but let me work out the math. Calculator. So 3089 plus 183 equals 3272. So 3272, and then that will have sorted itself out and is back to zero, right? So that's a new thing I've started doing my pension contribution, because I think that you are saving towards your pension. So I might as well put it in my savings, right? And you don't see the money come out of your paycheck. It just automatically is put in there. So what I'm going to do now is open up my bank account on my app and just transfer some of these funds to my bank account. I've got my handy dandy book here that I will just make sure that I'm ticking off to say that I'm doing. But yeah, I updated birthdays to 50, and I did kids to 64. Okay. Okay, so I've done my online banking, so I'll just quickly put in here what my reels are, because this is just what this isn't going to change. This is what I put in there. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I see. I have to put it in my tracker. Here we go. Okay, again, bear with me because I'm learning as well, right? So amount 500. We're going to put in where it's going, and it's going to savings, and it's going into Lloyd savings. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do throughout the whole thing. So I'll just speed that up and you guys can see me doing it. I'm just looking over at my book every time I look over, so I'll just put it here so it's easier to see. Okay, so now that I've done all the things that I've paid for already, so that's what I've transferred out. So I've done all my transfers. So first I've done my sinking funds and my savings, because you pay yourself first and make sure these are going to be saved for, and you don't leave that till last, because you'll never do it, right? You'll pay for kebab here and a takeaway there and whatever else it is, take the kids to McDonald's, and then it's all disappeared by the end of the month, right? So, and then you can see it's updated on my spreadsheet where my real numbers, right? And then how much you're real spending there. So it's all updating throughout the spreadsheet, which is amazing, okay? So you come over here and it's, yeah, reels are updating as you type them in. So that's perfect. The only thing I need to put in here now in my transaction tracker is my pension contribution, because I had not put that in, which it has been taken out before I get paid, but I've said this before, I'm going to add it in as a thing anyway. So pension contribution, savings, and that's just, yeah, that's just in an account. So that's okay. I might actually add an account to my accounts list just so that it can go in, and I can see actually how much I've paid each year. So I will do that off camera probably, just so you don't get bored of seeing me mess around with the spreadsheet while I learn how to use it, right? So that's my transaction tracker, and I've updated that of all that I put in my sinking funds and bank accounts, and now I just need to do my cash stuffing. So let's do that. Hey, hi everyone. Okay, so I'm now set up over here with all my cash stuffing essentials. So I've got my 2 cash stuffing books here that I do. This one is, let me just check, is my short-term kind of savings, envelopes, sinking funds, and long-term in blue. Okay, so I'm going to do my cash stuffing now. So I should have £215 here in total. So let me just count. I don't usually work in change. I should have a £5 note, but unfortunately couldn't go to the bank because a little bit farther of a journey when I got my cash out. So I had to go to the ATM, and they don't do £5 notes at that one. So anyway, I had to grab this from somewhere to fit it in. Right, so let me count what we've got. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 2, 4, 6, 160, 170, 180, 190, 210, and then £5. So 215 is what we're cash stuffing today. So we're going to start with our long-term savings here. I do not think I have the envelopes in order here, so I'll have to sort this all out for you guys. I'm really sorry. All right, so self-care, we're putting £20 in. I will also count how much we have in here, but I will not be updating my trackers. I'll do that off camera so it doesn't bore you guys too much. Right, so I put £20 in there for self-care. So in total, I've got 20, 40, 50, 60 pounds self-care. So that's kind of just for myself, anything I want to get, makeup, I don't know, nails done. The next thing I want to do for myself is haircut. So that's, I'm saving for that probably. Yeah. Right. And then next is going to be day out, which, yes, was at the front. So day out is cleared out after Christmas holidays with Brody and all the things we did. So I'm just going to put £30 in there this month, and that's 2030. So we're starting from scratch in there. It'd be nice if I could open the envelopes. I did make these envelopes myself. I've got a Cricut, so labeled them. It's a nice gold color going on. And then next one is going to be medical. So that one's all the way at the back. I need to put these in order. Anyway, medical. So we're going to put £50 in medical. We try and do £50 every month. So 20, 40, 50. Let's add that to our what we've already got. And then I'll count it up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 100. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's £200 in medical. So again, I kind of said in my budget with me video, that's for like dental appointments, because we're on private dental because there was no room at our NHS dentist for us. So that's doing that. And anything else that might pop up, right? Okay. Always good to be prepared in case we need to go private, because we do have real trouble getting a doctor's appointment where I live. Okay, Valentine's Day. So we are doing our holidays for what's coming up. So Valentine's is obviously coming up next. So trying to get some money in there for that. So there it is. And this will be my final paycheck before Valentine's. So we're putting £10 in there, and it's 10, 20, £30 in total. So that's all I'm going to have for Valentine's Day. Again, not a big deal because it's just going to be little kind of goodie baskets for the kids. Nothing too exciting. Sorry if the camera was moving, guys. I kicked it by accident. And then next one is going to be Easter. Just making sure we put some money in there ready for it. So that's where my change comes in, because I couldn't get a £5 note. So we've got 10, 15, 20 in there. So really irritating me that I have coins in there. I will have to sort that off camera and get a £5 note from somewhere. I will do that. So we're not doing anything 4th of July or clothing this month. So I'm going to go, why is my thing not, there you go. I'm going to go over here and we're going to go to my short-term sinking funds and put them cash in there. So today we are doing fun and I believe eating out. Yes. Okay. So eating out, we are putting in 50. So let's get 50, 20, 40, and then 50. There's nothing in there. So we're going to put that in there and have that available for the month. So 50 pounds left in there. Groceries. Okay, so what I'm going to do with groceries, people, is that I have started grocery shopping already for my monthly groceries. So I didn't get time to get the cash out for it. And what I'm going to do is do my monthly grocery haul, which of course will be another video. I'll pay for all that. And then whatever I have left for my budget for groceries, I will cash stuff. Okay. So that will go in here. And then I can really keep an eye on what I'm spending. Okay. Costco, I will do that on my card. I'm not going to cash stuff that this month, I don't think. And then household and toiletries. Again, I started spending that and I didn't want to get some out and then have to make change, etc. So I'm going to probably just keep an eye on those on my tracker this month and maybe cash them next month. It all depends when I can go to the bank and when I can get cash out, etc. And then obviously I go to Tesco, get groceries, I'm getting household stuff, toiletries at the same time. It's just easier to kind of like keep an eye on that and not have to like put change in this pocket and change in that pocket, etc. I hope you guys understand. Gas, always pay for that on my card, really. I don't know why I have an envelope because it's just easier because I can pay at the pump instead of walking in. And then, oh, I think the last one is fun. And for some reason I have not put that in the right folder, and that is in this one. So 20, 40, and 50 pound is going into fun. So I will put that in my envelope and have that in there. So I need to kind of change where that's put because this is not like in short term, it's in long-term sinking funds. But anyway, so that's all cash stuff. So that's our cash stuffing for the month. So that's all finished. I will update my spreadsheet here to say what I have cash stuffed, and then it'll update all my accounts and everything. But that is it for my cash stuffing and payday kind of routine. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys next time. So thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of thing. Please bear with me. This is my first cash stuffing kind of video. So I'm trying to work out where the camera goes and, you know, where all my things go. So I hope it was okay. So I apologize if it wasn't. I promise it will get better as we go along. But please comment below if you have any questions or thoughts and anything you guys can kind of help me with what you guys do on your payday. But I will see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you.